I have gotten so many people that have followed me and messaged me about this damn chemical peel. I had no idea it was going to go off like this. I really had no clue. So 2 weeks ago, if you followed me on social media, you saw I went and got a chemical peel. I will be full disclosure, as I always am, about every client, everything, every product, everything that I do. Dr. Maya is in Tyson's Corner and Chevy Chase, Maryland. So Tyson's Corner, Virginia, Chevy Chase, Maryland. Maya Plastic Surgery is her company. She's amazing. Harvard graduate, plastic surgeon, top of the top. She's awesome, awesome, awesome. Highly recommend her. She's also been a client of mine in the past. So, fully, transparent that she has advertised at points with me. So I wanted to go in and get some Botox and a chemical peel. And she's like, all right, have you ever done a peel before? And I was like, yeah, I've done a chemical peel. Probably a lot of you guys have. I've even done it at a dermatologist. It kind of took off like maybe one layer. It was like flaky. And it was great. I saw like good results, but it was probably like one layer. And she's like, well, how would you feel about a 30% TCA? She's like, it's intense. It's 2 layers of skin off. But the whole purpose of it will get rid of fine lines and wrinkles. It will get rid of sun damage, which I have, because I love the sun. And then she said, it will also if you have acne, if you have bad acne, which I don't, I never have, it's great for acne scars, all that. So I'm like, all right, girl, I'm ready. Like, do it up. Like, let's go all in. So went in on a Friday. And she said, wow, everybody is different. So it could take you 7 days. It could take you 10 days. Y'all, it took me 2 weeks recovery. Okay. So this peel was so intense. People were like, I've done peels before. I've never seen anything like this. I'm like, I know. It's intense. So it did last me 2 weeks. And what's the name of the peel? People wanted to know. It's a 30% TCA peel. That's exactly what it was. And what happens is it's obviously an acid peel. It's related to the vinegar family. It's very intense. I've seen online, this is a huge disclosure. I've seen online that you can buy a TCA chemical peel. I'm sure it's not the strength of what Dr. Maya gave me, but I would highly discourage that. You should never have a chemical peel without going to a licensed professional. We're in this crazy time where people, I know we all want to look beautiful. And my thing with plastic surgery is always how I feel about weights and like diets. Diets don't work. Plastic surgery is not going to cure your life. If you want to get plastic surgery because you feel like, oh, you know what? I want to do something to help, like just like look younger, look more refreshed, just to like feel better overall about myself. Perfect. I think you should do that. But if you think that having plastic surgery is suddenly going to erase all your problems, you're never going to get fired, you're never going to get dumped again, you're going to be exempt from life's issues. It's not going to happen. So that's always my philosophy about plastic surgery. Get it. I love taking care of myself and looking good. I don't need to look 15. All right. I don't. I love aging. It's a gift. We all know so many people who are taken from this world so young, have illnesses. I'm so grateful to be happy, to be healthy. I do not care about, I love to joke about my age, but I'll be 40 next year. I'm so excited. I think about my dad all the time, who passed away at 49, like 10 years from where I'm at. What a gift every year is. So yeah, I love to look good, but I'm also realistic. Like, I am going to age, and hopefully I can age gracefully in front of you, and it can be fun and funny. So that's always my take on plastic surgery. So people, you should never, ever, ever do a chemical peel without a doctor. Do not skimp on this. My philosophy I go twice a year to a plastic surgeon, and I invest, I would say probably on average, maybe $3,000, $3,500 a year. Because Botox will run you, if you do forehead, eyes, some around the lips, it's going to run you about $1,000. Then the chemical peel, people wanted to know, how much is the 30% TCA peel? So the 30% peel, anywhere you go, is $600 to $1,000. Dr. Maya charges $1,000. I've promoted this because she is a client now. She's been a client in the past. She wanted to give all the Sarah Fraser Show listeners a discount. So if you use the code TSFS, you get $100 off. So the TCA peel is $900. Here's the thing with the peel. Call her. You have to schedule an appointment because she has to look at your skin. It's not right for everybody's skin. And sometimes you have to start with a lighter peel first, and then you go to that. Okay. So people wanted to know, how long did it take to recover? and was it painful? So when I went in, and I showed this video on my social, they put this TCA acid on. It's a non-toxic acid, and it definitely for 5 minutes is like a kind of like a burning sensation. And I'm trying to think, it's almost like maybe if somebody held a blow dryer, like a hair blow dryer up to your face and it was hot and it was kind of like you'd like it to get like to stop. It's not terrible burning, but it's also not comfortable. Okay. So they put the acid on, you can feel the acid working, warming, it's like heat, and it's just kind of like, and they're also running a fan on you at the same time. They want to let it sit for like 3 or 4 minutes. And then she takes like a solution to kind of, I think, obviously stop the acid from working. Takes that, wipes it all out. You have to close your eyes. Obviously, it's acid. You don't want it going in your eyes. She applies it so easily with like a cotton swab. Okay, so it goes on like that easily on your cheeks. And it's going to turn the brownest where you have the most damage, right? To take off 2 layers of skin. So that's why like sometimes your skin turns a brown color, which is what it did for mine. Then after you leave the doctor's, right, she gives you nectar. So nectar was the big thing that you can put on wherever. If you go to a different plastic surgeon, they'll probably give you like some sort of nectar anti-itch cream and just like a healing lotion. You put that on. You have to stay out of the sun for the 2 weeks that it's peeling and healing. Again, some people are done in 10 days. My process from the day I got it to totally healed was 2 weeks. I'm sure you guys saw. Like my face turned brown, looked like I had vitiligo. The skin started peeling and people were like, how did you not peel it? How did you not peel it? Because it literally like a layer kind of forms and it's almost like so thin you could just peel it off. Dr. Maya scared the shit out of me. She's like, if you peel this, you could have permanent scarring. And I'm a little vain. So I was like, I'll keep my hands off. It actually was that people were like, did it itch? Did it hurt? It didn't hurt. There was one day that one patch on my chin really kind of itched. So I had to put on like an anti-itch lotion. That was the most uncomfortable time. The only other thing is it just looks bad, but it doesn't hurt it doesn't hurt day to day at all. Now, people are going to say, well, and I'm sure if you have very sensitive skin, I would talk to her about that. I don't have super sensitive skin. I'd say it's just probably normal. It's probably normal to dry skin, not acne prone, not really oily. So I didn't peel it because I was terrified that it would scar. And it's not irritating you to the point that you feel like you have to like take this skin off, if that makes sense. Just one day it itched. But what you can do is take like face scissors or just like clean, not scissors from your kitchen that you use for other things, but like facial hair scissors that you've disinfected, and you can trim the skin as it's coming off. So I did that, which was very satisfying. It was and that felt excellent. So I did like trim it all the time. Let's see. The other thing that was crazy, I was going to say is, when you do this peel, it's intense, and I feel like no one told me this, but you can actually break out in herpes. If you get the herpes simplex virus, which is the cold sores on your mouth, which I do, because I don't know, back in the day, I guess I was like using everyone's chapstick and making out with everyone, not realizing like, hello, you can get the mouth herpes. Well, I got the mouth herpes. So because the TCA peel is intense, it can be stressful on your body, like stressful on your skin. So you have to take, which I actually didn't take all of them. This, valacyclovir, to stop or prevent any herpes from breaking out. So you have to take this antibiotic. Is it an antibiotic? Probably not. It's more like a tablet to stop any of that. So you take that as well. I had no side effects to this. Then, the pigment changes. You could have cold sores. I never have cold sores. I never had cold sores at all. And then, I just had to wait like 2 weeks. Yes, it was unsightly. You can put makeup on top of it, but I have to say my makeup did not go on smoothly. I would go out for a walk every day. You have to wear like SPF 50 and a hat. I know what you're thinking. This seems like a lot. Maybe it is, but can we talk about the results? I haven't had this baby smooth ass skin for years because I've been pregnant for a couple years, like with that miscarriage the first time, then with KJ. So I hadn't done any work oh my God, in like probably 2.5, almost 3 years. The results are insane. I would do it again. I don't know how often you can do a TCA peel, 30%, because again, the 30% is intense. Some peels you can do like every couple of months. It is fucking awesome. When you get through those other layers, like the amount of crap it takes off, the sun damage, like look at the sun damage under my eyes. I used to have such bad sun damage. This like, boom. It removed everything. I have to tell you, the results completely worth it. If you can be a patient person, this is like for you. That and I got a little Botox. I'm like, okay, she's ready to apply for the 33-year-old job. Yes, young millennial, young. I loved it. Can you see the after? Here's the after. Smooth skin. A lot of the sun damage around, it was all on my cheeks, which is why it pigmented so much. Gone. I got to tell you, I freaking love it. And I wear a lot of makeup too. So I just feel like getting rid of that couple of layers of skin was great. Oh, love it. Like around my chin. Oh my God, those fine lines and the lines gone around my eyes. Because, you know, if you're out in the sun like I am a lot, you get those fine lines and wrinkles gone. Highly recommend. But there's all the good, the bad, and the ugly. It is a process. It's a process. But I was like, all right. And, you know, of course, Schman was a little freaked out. He's like, I don't know. He's like, it seems weird to like make out with you. But, you know, Schman is like that anyway. You know, I mean, I would do him no matter what, but like with him, it's like, you know, the temperature has to be just right. The sun's got to hit a certain way. You know, it's like, oh my God, really? I mean, come on. I would think for a guy who's obsessed with Marvel and superheroes, I mean, look at me. I look like one of those like aliens from a different planet. You know, I mean, I look like one of those things out of the Mandalorian, you know, that frog that ate all of, or like Baby Yoda ate its like eggs, you know, I look like that. You're not into that? All the space things you're into? Loved it. Loved appeal. Never been so addicted to appeal. And the result, like, I'm ready. Even without makeup now. So anyway, there it is. I feel like there was one other like serious question that people kept asking me. Maybe about cutting the skin off. You can always hit me up. If you have a comment, leave it in the comment section because this is on my YouTube. I've showed you the before and after pictures all through this video. So the YouTube is the Sarah Fraser Show. Subscribe. I put out new videos weekly. You can see the before, after, the whole like, you know, transition from start to finish, the before, the after, the middle. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, okay? I will get back to you ASAP. Make an appointment. You will be obsessed. Like I even had other plastic surgeons going, oh my God, I'm obsessed with watching your skin transformation. I'm like, yeah, guys, nobody's seen anything like this. And you know, I don't care. Like I'm not going into hiding. Who's going to take 2 weeks off? I have a job like that. Anyhow, I can be on camera basically. Well, I'm sure Fox didn't appreciate it, but oh, well, sorry. I was like, I got to work. I got to be on Like It or Not. I got to give Jim Lokay my 2 cents. I guess if you had a very serious high-end meeting, or maybe like if you're teaching a bunch of kids and they're like wondering what's wrong with your face, I guess that would be kind of, maybe you want to plan it for summer break, you know? But like if you're like me and you don't care, I was like, oh, screw it. And I think people ask me if you can do a peel on your neck for your neck wrinkles. I don't know. You have to go and ask the doctor, like ask the professional, go to a professional. If, you know, some people that listen to this show are uber rich, like $900 is nothing. Other people need to save up. I totally get it. I've been both spectrums. So I would say if you want to treat yourself, Botox by far and a peel are amazing. And here's the thing. I always say this too. Really, and if you ask any plastic surgeon that you go to regularly, they're all going to tell you, for the most part, yes, you need to buy decent products on your skin, but products are not going to fucking prevent wrinkles. It's bullshit. Like, it's all marketing to you. The reality is you have to do next level shit, like Botox, like peels, like injectable, like all that stuff. Your lips are not going to be plumper from a spicy lip gloss. I'm sorry. You know, you're not going to erase wrinkles with some Pond's cream. It's not going to happen. So there it is. Anyway, all right. Always follow me on Instagram. It's The Sarah Fraser Show. I'll be back with a brand new episode on Wednesday. Bye, everybody. Mwah! Bye, everybody.